afternoon baseball here on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the White Sox. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Lance Lynn gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
2 words: innings eater. Good fastball. He's incorporated a new 4-seam fastball up in the zone. He gets a lot of swings and misses and a lot of pop-ups. Lance Lynn has quietly turned himself into one of the top pitchers in baseball, and I expect him to pitch really well in this one today.
Here's the first pitch. Adalberto Mondesi stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak, maybe rattle off 8 to 10. Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fouled off. Lynn gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
With Merrifield next to hit. Engel gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. KC down in order. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ballgame. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Tim Anderson.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, one man out. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's Jose Abreu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The 1-1 home. Misses off the plate. Jimenez is off of first with 2 away. Line hard to center field. Taylor able to track it down for the 3rd out. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
Jorge Soler.
And now the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now the 2-1. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
At the plate now is Salvador Perez. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's batting at a .385 clip. 2 of those hits were for home runs. On to first, and Perez grounds into a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier as this is grounded foul off to the left. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
So now Carlos Santana. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A bouncer up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's Yoan Moncada. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fastball well outside. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher. Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid-type outfielder. Forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the ball.
And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, Adam Engel.
First offering. Adam Engel is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now is Ryan McBroom. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Batting up.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1 count.
Third inning, no score to this point.
That's a ball.
A ball and a strike. Hit down the line at first. Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Lynn steps into his windup. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit softly down the line at first. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, D-Row. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
He's running. Strike taken, the throw.
Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the 3rd now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Billy Hamilton.
The center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Pops this one up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the 1st out.
Batting up.
Next, it'll be Zach Collins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Merrifield brings it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Jorge Soler stands in as he looks at a called strike. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here comes another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course.
But we'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Nick Madrigal.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Madrigal is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And that's out number 1. Next, here is Eloy Jimenez. He singled in his first AB. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. Nicky Lopez is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing shortstop, number 8, Nicky Lopez. Now batting.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jimenez, the runner at second with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next up is Yoan Moncada, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
The set and the 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Grounded to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Hunter Dozier digging in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Carlos Santana now. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Well, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. One there. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one. Next to dig in, Michael Taylor struck out in his first at-bat. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And there's ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Adam Engel is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And another foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Taylor coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2-0. Two and 1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. right on the corner, 2-2. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. 6th inning coming up. Still zip. And now here is Nicky Lopez. His career numbers in this matchup, batting at an even .400. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. No hits to this point. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking to send him packing again. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that is off the wall in right field. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Whit Merrifield stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so...
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Salvador Perez is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And a relay home. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the 2nd run.
Baseball 101 at its finest right there. Just a beautiful example of a well-executed relay play to nab the runner at the plate.
Hunter Dozier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in. Now at the plate, here is Zach Collins. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A shot down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Now back, second baseman.
Ready now for the White Sox, Nick Madrigal. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him. Popped up. Santana over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. So here is Eloy Jimenez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And now the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate now, Jose Abreu. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a move over to first. Set to deliver the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left, leaving him 1 shy of 200 for his career. And it's given the White Sox a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Kansas City manager will make the slow walk with the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Jake Kalish will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Jake Kalish.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is lined hard to deep left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 3-2 Southsiders. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Carlos Santana. The pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And they can't run it down. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now to the plate, here is Ryan McBroom. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Lynn steps into his windup. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Drilled to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Nicky Lopez. Grounded out in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Andrew Benintendi stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Leury Garcia.
Shortstop, Leury Garcia.
He's set. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Here comes the 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the...
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Number 15.
Now to bat, Adam Engel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Pitch on the way. 1-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Now batting, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2, the count to Billy Hamilton. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that will end the inning. Good guys held in check here. They're up 3-2. Matt Foster will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 63.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
0-1's the count.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Two and 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hamilton. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And it's quickly 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 0-2 home. That misses 1-2. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Digging in next, Hunter Dozier. He grounded out last time up. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Now running on second base. Number 26.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Royals leave one. Eric Mejia will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Zach Collins. First delivery to him.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball two.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hits this one hard the other way. Dozier brings it in. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So now to the plate, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
1-2 now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
In now, Nick Madrigal, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Dozier picks it up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. He will not be seeing the usual suspect to close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch coming, here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Popped him up. Abreu moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now in the box, Ryan McBroom. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 the count. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ryan McBroom goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Michael Taylor is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Just over 47,000 on their feet now here on the south side. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Chicago rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Lance Lynn gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Liam Hendriks earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Rockney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 3 runs, 6 hits.
One shot is never enough. I just wait for us to go in circles. A lifetime of giving up. Oh, you I'll stop. Give me a break.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the White Sox grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-2. Kyle Garlick swung the bat well with 3 hits, helping Minnesota take care of the Mariners 7. They defeated the visiting Angels 4-1. The Baltimore Orioles sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the visiting Red Sox 4-1. Zach Greinke got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run as the Astros downed Oakland 3-1. The New York Mets smacked 15 team hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 9-8. Javier Baez drove in 4 and had a home run, leading the Cubbies to a win over the Pirates 5-3. The St. Louis Cardinals totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 6-5. The Colorado Rockies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 10-4. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Start the visiting Tigers 6-0. The Rays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers 5-4. The Blue Jays defeated the visiting Angels 5-2. The A's put together 10 total hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 9-7. Fernando Tatis Jr. was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits as the Padres took care of the Rangers 12-9. The Braves had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 9-7. The Arizona Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-1. The Dodgers totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 8-6. Sam Hilliard drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, leading the Rockies to a win over the Giants 11-6. They now have 5 straight wins. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen entrada hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y apuesto en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no es Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Que te la mi español muy malo. I speak English till I get up to condado. Hit the beach and 40 deep with mis hermanos. Y'all don't understand my lingo, too pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that cook me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, get my enemies un cale, yeah, boy. DR John and Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's a crazy pair, boy.
Se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Que esta fiesta nadie la frena.
Esto es para el rico, esto es para el pobre, para el que le falta, para el que le sobre, para el que lo quiera y no lo tenga, para el que lo tenga y no lo quiera, para la iglesia, para el caserío, para los que son y los que no son de los míos, y para los tigres que andan en jipeta y hasta los que andan en bicicleta.
Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Take care in your dreams.
my name came alive. At the same time, I planned my suit got mad. Literally, I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yet it was written from God, it was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I could chase my dreams. Making anything that the world has not seen or heard. With my words like verbs. 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bone tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road. Cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass. Made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had. Just 2 years shy of a high school grad. 2016 when the boy got me. ULT embedded in my G's. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017 I had no place to sleep. 2018 Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019 been good and blue. Cut off the locks, new look, same me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Chase my dream, chase my dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream, chase my dream.
under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Eliezer Hernandez will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher, and if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Now at the plate is Tommy Edman, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Vero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Carlos Martinez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
That is second. A shortstop. Miguel.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Birdie aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your second.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. 1 out and a runner on second base. A high fastball is in there. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, Hero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, no, I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. And a relay to the plate. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score.
Not the way you want to start the game as the pitcher. He dug his own grave a little bit, loading the bases there, and he had no chance but to throw a strike. Well, that's what you get when you start to groove one over the plate. It's a bases-clearing double, and now he's down 3-0.
Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. 1-1 to count. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Now that's popped up. Martinez waits on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 1 inning in the books here. The Marlins. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeJong. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
DeJong in an 0-2 hole here.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
That is it. The designated hitter, Matt Carpenter.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. Lifetime versus this arm. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. No balls and a strike to count. behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Last half of the second set to go. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
John Birdie will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We played 2 full. Miami's out in front, 3-0. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Duvall is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone here in the St. Louis 3rd. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Now here's the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Next to stand in is Dylan Carlson. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Dickerson on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. So now into the box is Miguel Rojas. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now a ball lined hard toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline. Gloved by Arenado. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Corey Dickerson is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 3 innings complete. The Marlins on top, 3-0. That brings in Tommy Edman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. Was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Nolan Arenado as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
A payoff pitch one more time. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he could really hurt you.
First offering. Paul DeYoung is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Fouled off. And the 2-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Brian Anderson, into the corner and slicing foul.
Anderson.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he misses there. 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Garrett Cooper comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Now here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another.
You're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Aguilar swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The second baseman.
To the plate now, John Birdie. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, Dero. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show.
Now called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate now, Miguel Rojas.
The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-0 Miami. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Yadier Molina comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. So 2 out, nobody on. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Late square, and this is popped up. Cooper is there, and he'll bring this one in. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. Now into the box, Starling Marte. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Outside, 2-1. Pitch is popped up. DeYoung has a play. 1 out. Up next from Miami, Adam Duvall. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And now the first pitch. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bader is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Duvall leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, 2 outs, 2 strikes, and he blasted one. Just goes to show the inning isn't over until the final out is secured. And that'll drive you crazy as a pitcher. Almost escaped, but couldn't close the deal.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Jesus Aguilar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. And another foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
He's 1 for 2 in this one.
2-0.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler O'Neill.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard down the line, right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Next up, Dylan Carlson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball left side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
So now to the plate, Tommy Edman, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. This is on the ground over the first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. What I found out there on the mound. The second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way.
Keep working today, that smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today, that smile will come one day. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You will find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day.
under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. Stay tuned. White Sox baseball is next. Carlos Rodon gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all three of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Now the pitch. Jorge Soler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
1-1 the count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hit hard but foul. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Royals 1 and the White Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Brady Singer will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers. pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Anderson on at first, nobody out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. It remains. Digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Carlos Santana comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Rodon has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And he will make the play. 2 away now. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. And up steps Salvador Perez. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now it's 2-0. Here's the pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, there it goes in the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Michael Taylor is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run there for Michael Taylor. Second home run early in the year as the Royals have extended their lead to 4-0.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson picks it up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Royals 4 and the White Sox nothing. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Jose Abreu. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at-bat at a time. If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about it. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Singer, a native Floridian. This is his first year at the big league level. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and He's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Yasmani Grandal becomes out number 2 this inning. Luis Robert is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down in the top of the 3rd set to get underway. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit hard on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Robert will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now back.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Ready to deliver the 1-2, and it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
High in the air down the right field line. Eaton on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And he scurries back to first base safely. Digging in will be Hanser Alberto. Flew out last time up. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Robert will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Adam Eaton digging in next. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And that misses. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yermin Mercedes. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
And he fouls this one off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Throw over to first. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now...
Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
So he sets him down swinging. Yermin Mercedes becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Nick Madrigal is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Taylor coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of you.
Oh, they did. You know, you make quality pitches, they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
Tim Anderson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Leading up for Kansas City, the first baseman.
0-1 the count.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down. Or
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone!
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Cody Hoyer answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now. Base is empty, 2 away. And that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And, looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So 2 down and a runner at first. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. He was a little angry on that heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Taylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-2 the count of the Royals shortstop.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. Runners going. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Royals 5 and the White Sox nothing.
Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray.
Striding in is Yoan Moncada as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Fouled off. Chopped weakly to the left. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jose Abreu is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Strike 2 swinging. Just out in front of the slider.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All set for the start of the inning, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. No balls and 1 strike. And that misses 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Whit Merrifield is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can set down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Jorge Soler is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Royals out in front, 5-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, to count.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the 7th fielder.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that brings up Luis Robert. And he'll lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. Throw gets him, 2 down. Just an absolute bang-bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. The runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Pulled toward right center field. Soler's after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Stepping up is Carlos Santana. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full, 3-2. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Hunter Dozier digging in now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch. Runners on the move for second, and he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Hunter Dozier sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. Royals leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Yermin Mercedes. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some trap.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Will be Nick Madrigal. Popped up. Dozier is under it, and that's the first down of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Anderson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Popped him up. Santana has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Up next for Chicago, Yoan Moncada, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now a 5-1 ball game. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's quickly 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Eaton is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The batter number
So now here is Whit Merrifield. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead this one though, 5-1. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. First delivery to him. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out. So next to hit is Yasmani Grandal. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. A 1-1.
That's Bolton.
Jimenez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Called strike 2. Full count now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield picks it up, and there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Luis Robert. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
A ball and 2 strikes now. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. Adam Eaton would be next. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
In now is Adam Eaton. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over. And the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he's back standing. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. White Sox strand a couple. They're down here 5-1. In is Jorge Soler. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it. 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Hanser Alberto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Carlos Santana is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. from the stretch. 1-1 the count. As a look, now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Salvador Perez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Matt Foster will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. First delivery to him. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a good...
He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Perez at third with 2 away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Royals settle for just the 1. Not too many. So stepping in is Yerman Mercedes. He went deep last time up. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Soler. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So next to bat will be Nick Madrigal. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Tim Anderson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Down in order go the White Sox. The lead. And now Michael Taylor. He bounced out last time up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next, it'll be Adalberto Mondesi, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The pitch.
1-0. Yep, that ball went out.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Andrew Benintendi will be next. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, and he's the type of player that's thinking triple as soon as he hit it to the outfield. Pretty elite speed on display here as he rockets around second. Would have taken a perfect play and relay to even have a chance to throw him out here.
He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And there's ball 2 now. Mondesi stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Bounce to first. And not in time as the run scores.
The batter, number 50.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouchback. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. Aaron Bummer enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bummer, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 19th round during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Liner towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. An absolute dime to the plate for the final out. Certainly.
Leading off for the White Sox, the third baseman.
So here's Yoan Moncada.
Moncada.
Shot back up the middle. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2.
Count it 3-2.
Nobody out, runner on first. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So here's Jose Abreu. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Soler. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Abreu is off of first with 2 away. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Abreu rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, and the deficit now stands at 5.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
The batter will be Luis Robert as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The White Sox down to their last strike. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Next to hit is Adam Eaton, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
The 0-1 on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Kansas City get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Brady Singer earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Carlos Rodon worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Jacob Junis turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 7.
Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these. This is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme. And still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth is to keep it.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the American League Central, the Kansas City Royals swatted 4 home runs in this one as they beat the White Sox on the south side 7-2. The Indians put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 7-2. The Mariners amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 8-4. DJ LeMahieu picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame, helping lead grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 9-6. The Boston Red Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 5-3. The Houston Astros combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-3. The Rangers got 11 hits overall as they secured a win in extra innings over the Padres 3-2. The Phillies got 18 hits as they pulverized the Braves 13-3. Starling Marte was locked in at the plate with 4 knocks, leading Miami past the Mets 7-3. The Cubs picked up 14 hits in total as they plundered the Pirates 8-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 4-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 4-2. It was their 5th straight victory. The Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-3. They now have 6 straight victories. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, going live, good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace, step on the deck, we need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, king on the throne, I'm about to blitz. Home run, I'm throwing by their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive. Slide, die, line drive like Dion on prime time. I'm zeroed in, while bun down when I settle in. I break ground, steal the base when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown, I raise the ring cause I hold it down. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, going live, good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace. 2 scene ain't enough, 4-tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third, I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone, the alien beamed it up. Man contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Fenway Wall. Really feel fine. Worry about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light, that's just my sign. This what a ring like. If you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a hot like real. To do what I do takes skill. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, going live, good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace.
street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa cone, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta get up. Bang. Don't you feed 'em. Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a She ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again, rolling up, putting on the floor. Hit a whip, hit a switch, get a don't